Hey Shelby, this is the video that Anthony said he was going to kick out to you earlier today when you guys spoke. What I'm going to do is go over a couple different things with you guys that you can implement into your own company in order for you to increase your client base. Or you can reach out to us and allow us to help you if it seems kind of overwhelming and you don't have the time for it. Normally, what I see is that when businesses like y'all's are pretty busy with people that you don't really honestly have the time to do it, but you still want the optimization in order for you guys to have more clients. So without further ado, I'll hop right into it. I'm gonna go over citations, backlinks, and content with you. And the first of what I'm gonna cover is content. So kudos on your website. As soon as I came to your site, I thought it was really dope that this picture here, like zoomed in and it was active, which captured me. So I know that a great website design is actually what converts customers. So great job in designing your website. There are a couple of things I would change. You guys don't have the 1,500 words when it comes to content at minimum that Google sees or that they like to see. So we need to come in here and we need to add that. We need to add that content onto your website, and I'll give you opportunity to also add a couple, like maybe a nice video about the team that you have, some personal information really quick, just to grab your audience a little bit more. So your top competition right now is a company called Stratton Exteriors. And going and looking at their website, I'm not blown away, which means that if we just took that 1,500 words and we applied it to y'all's page for Google, you guys would outrank them for the content. Like that's all that needs to happen on content wise. So the next part what I'm gonna go to is a tool I like to use. It's called Ahrefs, and it's a great tool. It's about $300 a month. If you guys want to get it, you can, but you don't have to. It is a lot for a tool. So I love it because the numbers. This software is the closest that any software would ever be to what Google has to represent. So Google might say your organic traffic is maybe like 75 instead of 77, but the rest of everything else is pretty much on point. So, and the reason I want to really show you this tool is because of what it allows me to see. It allows me to break down the bare bones of your website and really dissect where your errors are and apply solutions that work. So the first thing I noticed is that your domain rating is at 0. And in case you didn't know what that meant, what it means is that you have no backing whatsoever by really good sites with like a solid foundation. And so Google won't give you any, they won't give you any time of day on the front page or towards the front of the page or toward the front pages of Google. And so what we need to do is we need to come in here and we need to get you backlinks that are going to give you a higher domain rating. So some trust essentially is what you need. I know you see this 8 here, so you're probably thinking, well, I got some, but this is the front page. This is links that you have that connect you to your front page, but not your actual domain. So that's topical. Now these backlinks here, you guys, I'm gonna tell you honestly, you don't have enough. It's good that you haven't spammed your website with ridiculous amounts of backlinks, which in history, I guess it showed that you had at some point. You never want to go over more than 20 backlinks or 20 links connected to one referring domain. So you guys have room, obviously, before even with the 8 referring domains you have right here, you can have way more backlinks from those 8 referring domains and you still rank a little bit higher. So what we need to come in here and do is really honestly get you linked to websites that matter in the category of what you do. So home improvement, business, arts, design, all those things you can get added to. Next, your keywords. So it's wonderful that you guys have 173 keywords. But these keywords won't work for you if you don't have the trust in the site. So if the site isn't trusted, it's not gonna, you're just missing out. So when I come down here and I check out your keywords, I'm happy that you guys have appropriate keywords. The one that you want to rank for that gets the most obviously is kitchen remodelers, Nashville, Tennessee. And I can actually see if you have kitchen remodelers, Tennessee. So that gets about 150 volume per month. That's what it's searched for, and it's easy to rank for. But you're in the 48th position, which means that you have to figure a way to beat your competition, and that's what we're talking about right now. So in order to beat your competition, we've got to one, apply the content that we talked about, and then 2, we need to get your profile trust, your website's trust, way up. So just kind of showing you what your competitor has, so you understand. Your competitor has 6,000 backlinks, and they're losing some because, to be honest, at 383 referring domains, that's honestly not that. It's not too bad, but they still got a little bit more than what they should have. And they have right now more domain higher domain rating than what you have. Which, to be honest, this tells me that even though they have all of these backlinks, they're low quality. Because if you have 6,000 backlinks and they're of great quality, your domain rating will be somewhere around the 25 to 30 range here, based off the backlinks that you have. So we can easily beat them out. And do remember that their quantity will not outrank your quality or the category of the backlink that you have. Next, I want to go over the organic keywords. So they've got 2,000 organic keywords, and that's bringing them 612 people in traffic. One of the keywords that they're ranking #1 for right now is back deck, and it's probably by maybe a blog or something that they have. And I can see all that over here, and that's what it looks like. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, it's a blog. So their #1 keyword is based off of a blog, or what they're ranking #1 for on Google is based off of a blog. And obviously, you can see 1,700 in volume. If you took half of that and converted those into clients, so people who are actually interested after they looked at your blog about back decks and they thought about buying one, so say they visited your site, then those, maybe only half of those, or maybe even only 10% of those turned into actual people who wanted to have back decks done and became clients, you'd still be seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars coming to the door. So these keywords are important, and we obviously need to revamp some of yours. So I'll give you a quick go back and show you again where yours are, just so you can see. You guys don't have any keywords near what they're searching for, what they're offering on their website. So if we threw on some blogs on your website with a couple, with 1,500, 2,000 words per blog for these keywords, you can come in here and you could take over easily 1,100 search volume for something and take the #1 position to be able to get more clients. So the last thing I want to talk about with you is citations. And so the reason why I want to talk about citations, they're important for a lot of different reasons. What a citation is where you're going to put your business name, your business address, and your business phone number. And it's essentially an online directory. And what it says is that you're a valid business. And normally people put them on places like MapQuest, Yahoo, Yelp, Easy Local. Even Facebook now allows you to cite your business so that people can really see that, hey, this is a real business. This is not like some rinky-dink business that doesn't exist, right? Some spammy business that doesn't exist. So the way Google works, Google treats most websites today, or most businesses with websites or without websites, like they're pizza parlors, so like their delivery, like they have multiple locations. So you have to cite each individual location that you're in. And in order to rank higher on there, you have to organically rank yourself up towards the front page of Google, and then you have to optimize your Google Map or your Google Map listing. So you guys won't populate up here unless you have, 1, a Google My Business listing, and 2, it's optimized, and 3, we start getting you organically ranked on the front page of Google. So that's the importance of citations. So I know there's a lot to kind of cram into a couple-minute video, but I wanted to make sure I really covered a lot of things that you needed to know to be beneficial to you. So if you guys want assistance with getting this stuff knocked out, then you can obviously reach that email below this video to Anthony, and he'll gladly assist you, or you can apply these things yourself. All we ask is that you send back a short little sentence telling us what value you got from it, or what we could do to improve this video to bring more value to companies like yourself.